Welcome to the second video in our series, A Helping Hand ABA in Your Home. My name is Jen Naradka, and I'm going to be co-presenting today with Marilyn Green. We are both behavior analysts with the Ottawa Catholic School Board, and we're excited to bring this to you today. So you've already heard from Sarah Prince about holding the key to reinforcement. And now Marilyn and I are going to talk to you about picking something that really fits in terms of a goal for yourself, for your family, for your kids during this time.
All right, so as we said, Sarah talked a lot in the first video about holding that key. So how to choose items that motivates your child and how to hold access to those items so that you can be the giver of good things. So now that you have been a detective and found all those different motivators, the next step is you can start to choose a goal for yourself.
So when you're looking at choosing a goal, of course, you need to know the motivator first, because that's going to make it more successful for you. Choosing a goal will be specific for each family and specific for each individual. So first you need to sort of acknowledge where you're at. And part of that might be to ask yourself, do I really need to set a goal right now? Is this really a priority? You might be watching this video so far and thinking, you know what, I'm good right now. I've got this. I'm good right where I'm at. And I don't know that we need to introduce something new into our family dynamic at this time. And that's totally okay. We're designing this video really for those people who might feel like it's time to set a goal. So it's okay if you feel like you're good right now, and it's okay if you feel like you want to take on something, and that's something that you and your family can come together on and really decide a goal as a team.
Okay, so if you are going to choose a goal, what you might want to think about is what's going well right now. So are you able to get out for a walk every day? Do you guys eat dinner together? Do you have a minute for yourself? Because that's a really important thing as well. Are you able to get some work done at home? Are you a family that's working from home? That could be a really important goal. So what are those moments in your day when you think, okay, I got this, I'm good for the next few minutes, and believe me, sometimes that's where we're at, and that's okay too. Keep those things. Make sure that you incorporate those things into your day, because those are the things that are already going well. You don't want to change those. Maybe your goal is that one of these activities that's going well, maybe you extend it a little bit. Maybe you can get 3-5 minutes to yourself right now, but you'd love to get 10. So that could be somewhere where you're at. And maybe those things are going well and you're not actually looking for a goal. But if you are, here's the next question to ask.
So the next question is, what is not working well for me right now? So like Marilyn said, sometimes you want to make a goal based on what's currently going well, and that's sometimes an easier place to start because you can expand on that. But other times, if something's really not going well, then that can be a priority as well to target for some change. So maybe it's that you're not finding enough time to work at home. Maybe it's that you're feeling like you want to embed more teaching opportunities with your children at home. Maybe it's that you want to see your teenager more and they're kind of hiding out in their bedroom a lot lately. So you can have goals that your family sets based on what's working well, but also what's not working well. So really taking an inventory as a family or individually, if the goal is about you individually first, really can help guide you in that direction.
All right, so when you are choosing a goal, one thing you really want to remember is giving yourself that permission to choose one thing at a time. One thing will help you get everybody in the family on the same page. It will help you discuss it and choose one thing that's right for you. So can you all agree to this goal that you've chosen? Does it help the family? Because if it's a goal that's out there that's not going to help your day-to-day life, that's not a priority right now, likely. Is it actually a priority for you? Because some goals we would say are a huge priority right now, such as keeping yourself sane day to day, giving yourselves 5 minutes to have a coffee, making sure that your kids are safe. Those are all really great goals, but an academic or a math goal might not be your priority right now, and that's okay too. So when you are choosing this goal, make sure that you're all on the same page. You all agree that this is the same goal. Sit down, talk to your family about it. And then what we're going to consider next is
making the goal age appropriate and functional for yourself, for your family, for your kids. trying to think about how long is it realistic for a 5-year-old to play on their own, for example. So much of us right now are trying to carve out more time during the day because we're balancing a lot of different priorities within the home. So really framing goals around what is age appropriate, as well as what's functional for you as a family. So what chores aren't getting done that need to get done? Who can do those? And is that realistic? And going back to Sarah's presentation, how can we build in motivators to ensure that everyone in the family is working toward the same goal with really great outcomes in the end? Another thing to consider is the Ottawa Catholic School Board has given guidelines around how long students can, as a maximum, be spending on academics. So if that's a goal for your family to extend something like that, make sure you are staying within those age appropriate and functional guidelines to really ensure that you have the best chance of success.
And last but not least, remember, at the end of the day, if you decide that it's time to choose a goal for your family based on something that's not working well, great. If you decide that you don't need a new goal right now, that's okay too, because we all feel that way sometimes. It's important to choose a goal that's age appropriate, that's functional, and a good fit for your family only. Being on the same page and working together will give you the best chance of success for this. And the next video is really going to focus on structuring your day to incorporate that goal. So how can you actually build that in? So remember, where you are is where you are. That's okay. If you want to go a little bit higher and choose a goal, that's okay too.
Thanks again for joining us. And next, you'll be learning with Becky Carter and John Howland about scheduling for success. So now that you have motivators, and now that you've set a goal for your family or your child or yourself, next, how do we schedule that into the day and make sure that it's successful?
Thank you, everybody.